Alternative Dig Talk. Real issues, real talk.
You have got to get up pretty early to go do something. We are the Alternative Dig Talk. With our mobile studios, we are redefining TV presentation just as technology is setting the pace. We are blending our approach with fresh, perspectively designed breakfast show, The Mighty Drive, informative and entertainment show, exclusive and live interviews.
We President Museveni wadde juzi namulaba apima akawunga kilo 2 tasobola kalya nini bwaba alya kilo 5 oyanema okuliisa eggwanga ne bwe limundekera.
Njagala kwebaza the Alternative Dig Talk etuwadde kano ka Mighty Drive era n'abatuwuliriza bonna abali ku mikutu njagala basaba mugendo maaso n'okuwuliriza.
All given to you just a click away on your phone, tablet, laptop and smart TVs as we are streaming live on our social media platforms, on the road and on the go. We are the Alternative Dig Talk.
Hey Ugandans, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Dewa Kiki, the Deputy Defense Spokesperson and actually the Deputy Spokesperson for the Uganda People's Defense Forces. I was hosted on Alternative Dig Talk. I encourage all Ugandans that this is the way to go. Always watch, participate, give your views and ask questions on Alternative Dig Talk. Dig Talk, the way to go.
Alternative Dig Talk. Real issues, real talk. Alternative Dig Talk. Real issues, real talk.
ennaku z'omwezi 23 omwaka gwa 2021 omwezi gwa kunambaniriza ku program The Mighty Drive. Amanya gange nze Edgar Mathew Karuhanga. Kyasanyu nnyo okubanga ndi wano olunaku olwokutaano Mukama okubanga atusobozesezza okubanga tutuuse ku lunaku luno. Wiiki yino egenda eggwako era kyasanyu nnyo kubanga mwenna mubadde mwekumidde ku program The Mighty Drive okuva ku wiiki weyatandika kuva Monday paka Friday. Ku lw'omulabi waffe yakasooka okutweyungako olunaku olwaleero nga gwe kusoose okutulaba. Ffe batuyita ba The Mighty Drive, tuli ba Alternative Uganda. Tubeerawo okuweereza eggwanga lino Uganda nga tunyumyamu emboozi nabo nga tuzzaamu amaanyi ababatayina nga tusanyusa tuwa abantu amagezi abadde tebagayina. So at the end of the day we seek to impart lives, changing narratives and changing the African narrative at a global perspective. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me welcome you to The Mighty Drive yet again, and it's really so happy to have you today olunaku olwaleero. Today mu studios tugenda kubeera n'omukyala ono ye Miss Tourism 2021 ye mukyala Miss Tourism Uganda bamuyita Sania Komugisha. Agenda kubeera wano nga tunyonyolamu experience ye ng'omuntu okugenda okutuuka ku lino eddaala eritali lyangu okubeera Miss Tourism Uganda 2020-2021. It's not something that you find every day. So olunaku olwaleero tulina omukyala Miss Sania Komugisha. She is the Miss Tourism 2020-2021 era wetwogerera nga tuli mu bifo ebya Ntinda Bukoto era abantu abeeteolodde waawo Ntinda Bukoto Kiwatule Naalya Akira Najera mwenna mutweyungeko olunaku olwaleero tulabe engeri gye tunyumyamu nammwe kubanga tulina omwana wo kalo ono ye Miss Tourism Uganda 2020-2021. She's called Sania Komugisha. Agenda kubanga atwegattako maaso awo naye munzikirize nsooke nziremu mu mawulire agakoze ebyewuunyisa wiiki eno. Nga bwe mumanyi olunaku olwokutaano tubaleetera byamizannyo byokka nga tugezaako okulyamu entama nga tulaba engeri gye tunaakulaakulanyamu ebyemizannyo byaffe wano ku lukalu alwa Uganda. Dakika 8 ze zaakayita ku ssaawa emu ey'okumakya. Mwebale okubanga mukyali ku program The Mighty Drive. Amawulire mangi agadde gatambula kyemanyi mwawuliddeko ku UEFA Super League waliyo bingi ebibadde bigenda maaso naye nga sinayingiramu kyemanyi mumu abatulaba mulimu abavubuka nga naawe oliawo tewekkiririzaamu olowooza mbu omanyi kino naakisobola okimalako oba is it just a joke? Bino ebintu mbisobola nze njagala okugamba mbu no you've got it all. Okisobola nnyo. You can be anything you want to be. If you want to be a winner, you can be a winner, and at the same time if you want to be a loser, you still can be a loser. At the end of the day it depends on the decisions you make as an individual. Not care about what other people are telling you. Tokkiriza mu mitwala y'agamba abogezi babeerawo ne bakugamba mbu tojja kumalako tojja kusobola. Naye nze olunaku olwaleero ku Mighty Drive njagala okuzzaamu amaanyi nkugambe nti gwe muvubuka ali eyo, you can do whatever you want. Lionel Messi bamugamba mbu no, he was diagnosed by one hormone nga teriimu emuwanvu that so that he can never grow tall, and that is why you see him very short to that stage. Kuba okutuuka naawo Barcelona alina omuteekamu ensimbi nyingi okubanga bamukolako naye ono gwe bali bagamba mbu no mumpi tasobola nakukula tasobola nakusamba mupiira. Lionel Messi is now the greatest football player of all time. Abantu bwe bagamba basinga wadde nze nzikiriza mu Cristiano Ronaldo. It's the same story with Cristiano Ronaldo. Omwana omunaku okuva Portugal nga yali cleaning streets eza Lisbon naye wetwogerera nga kati is one of the richest folks in the football game. Is now close to $1 billion if not $1 billion worth of income. So at the end of the day chenjagala okugamba mbu nosobola okumalako bino bibakugamba mbu tosobola mbu what you can achieve whatever you set your heart out for. So on this Friday olunaku olwaleero njagala nkuzeemu amaanyi gwali mu kitanda kyali mukundaba mu motoka nga wovuga abalala muli mukumpuliriza otadde earphone matu mwenna bali ku Mighty Drive olunaku olwaleero. I would love to encourage you and tell you that you've got this, you can make it, and you are the special one that is out there okubanga you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. So don't give up, keep moving, keep moving forward. Aluta continua batera okugamba abo abantu abeyo ku social media. Naye munzikize tuyingeko mu byemizannyo ebadde bitambula mu ggwanga Uganda ne wabweru w'eggwanga naye tugenda tandikirako wabweru w'eggwanga. Ndowooza mwawuliddeko ekibuuzi kya UEFA Super League. UEFA Super League yadde league yadde eyagala okutegekebwa ebenge eberamu the galactical teams over the big teams, the Manchester Uniteds of this world, the Real Madrids, Barcelona, mwabade mu teams nyingi, Man City, Tottenham Hotspurs, neba Arsenal nabo betadde mu Super League nebuza kiche bade bagalayo naye nabo bade bali mu Super League. Super League yadde nga league mpya gye balese nga mostly ba looking at monetizing football, naye kino kyo kyaganiddwa worldwide. Twalabe n'akavuyo kangi akaletedde ne executive director owa team ya Manchester United omwami Edward okubanga naye amaliriza na resigninga ku mulimu gwe, yavudde ku mulimu gwe ku Rhino League. Eno league yalese ebintu akavuyo kangi makati ga FIFA ne teams zino. Teams zo zaade zigamba zisobola okwekolamu omulimu ne zibanga zi-investinga mu Super League eno ne basobola okubanga bajja mu sente. Baadde basuubiza nno okubanga bafuna $400 million pounds in terms of prize money. Timu ewangula efuna $4 million eza pound ezabangiriza. Naye okuwa Jackson position UEFA Champions League awangula Champions League twawula $120,000. So nabadagenda wangula UEFA Super League abadagenda kutwala $4 naye kino kyo kyaganiddwa outrightly, abantu ne bakigaana ne bagamba temono na mpira, because football at the end of the day is on merit. It is not determined by the brand you have. Okubanga eri timu nene netwala Leicester City wano 2016, Leicester City came as very small under a shadowed team neja ne wangule kikopo cha English Premier League. So that means football has to be on merit. It is not because of the brand you have, but at the end of the day it is because of merit. Or inokolerera kyo wangula mu football. Singa UEFA Super League badde gamba automatically Real Madrid I know better, Manchester City I know better, Manchester United I know better. No, at the end of the day you have to work for what you win. So at the end of the day babiganye buli kimuni bakigana UEFA nebi wakanya era ade batandise no threatening okubaninga zino team ezade standisewo kino ki project cha UEFA Super League. So etwogeranga team zonna kumpi za wanise enkundi ne ziva mu UEFA Super League eno mwade English Premier League teams zonna Manchester United, Tottenham, ndoza kwabade ku Man City, Liverpool, team ezenene zonna zabade zeeyunidde kino ekya UEFA Super League naye nga etwogera kyo bakisuspendinze indefinitely, tebamanyi ddiro kino abakikomezaawo okwogerwako. Naye mawulire gennyini ago muzikirize mbagambe mbu executive director wa team eno eya Manchester United omwami Edward yavuddeyo na resigning ku mulimu gwe ogw'okubeera executive director wa team eno following what happened in the UEFA Super League. Omwami ono abantu bangi aba Manchester United abadde bamwekokola wadde business wise team abadde agikoledde bulungi. At the end of the day wabeerayo abantu you cannot please your way through every person on earth. So abamu wadde tebamwagalira ddalira embeekuula eziri ku social media okwo nyingi ezigamba mbuno Eddie Woodward yeebale ku resigning abawagizi wa mpira bangi wadde tebamukkiririzaamu. So Ed Woodward is no longer the executive director of Manchester United. Era agenda kubanga amala ku guno omwaka 2021 kasitagwako. Ed Woodward is not going to be coming back in office after resigning from his job at Manchester United. So Manchester United enonya executive director omulala omupya akimanya abawagizi bayo bangi Kamoga Franka kwali awo naye weesimbe yoteekayo bidiyo eyokubeera executive director tulaba aba Glazers banasobola okubanga bakwesiga ne bakuwa timu yabo gitwale mu maaso. Naye nga mu kya Super League okitadde awo Uganda Premier League yo yakomyewo, tugenda kubanga tujekanyamu tulaba kiki ekigenda mu maaso eyo mu Uganda Premier League. Uganda Premier League ndoza tuli ku round of I think 20. Yes, timu nyingi ezibadde zikyagenda mu maaso wano mu ggwanga. Tugenda kubanga tulina I think match day at 21. Wetwogeranga ssaawa zino timu zizikyeriisa enkuli omuli Vipers ne URA nga be bakulembedde ekyo table babinywera mu ggwanga lino erya Uganda. Mu matches ezabaddewo ku match day 19 ndoza lwadde olunaku lwakubiri Kyetume yazanyeemu ne Kirinnya Jinja SS yabakubye goal emu yadde kubwerere. Jukira eno Kyetume yetendekebwa omwami Jackson Mayanja yasambirako omupiira tiimu ya KCCA eyo ate n'atendekako ne tiimu y'eggwanga wadde yali vice coach owa tiimu eno eya Uganda Cranes. So yali ku tiimu ya Kyetume wali Jackson Mayanja yakubye tiimu ya Kirinnya Jinja SS goals abadde emu ku bwerere. Yo Vipers yagudde amaliri ne Wakiso Giants ku St Mary's Stadium. Wakiso Giants the Purple Sharks batera okweyita bakomezaawo in form naye ekizibu kya Wakiso Giants kyerina kimu ntino bannange tiimu egwa amaliri wadde nange nganze Edgar njinyumirwa nnyo naye Wakiso Giants egwa nnyo amaliri yes tebagikuba naye naye okugenda okufuna point ku muntu it is always a tag of war. So yagudde draw ne team ene ya Vipers wali ku kisaawe kyabwe kya St Mary's Stadium wetwalabidde omwami yadde half match senfuka yakoze Ibrahim Owiti ne captain Paul Wira aba Vipers banaye Paul Wira bamusaze ne bamuleka eri ne kati obufaananyi obukya trendinga Ibrahim Owiti si yagala okubikola banne olwaleero Rahmat Senfuka yamulaze kunaku lwokubiri Rahmat Senfuka yamulaga nti no Wakiso Giants tezanya buzanyi bweti so bagwa amaliriza ali goals 0-0 tewali yalengera katimba kamu ne Yobul yazanya ne timu ya UPDF yamukuba golo nya kusatu wetogeranga chenjagala ku Uganda Premier League nti goals zakomyewo enaku zino goals baziteba nyo teams zeteba nyo and football is all about goals so at the end of the day ekyo kyekisanyusa abasasudde ensimbi z'okulaba omupiira guno so Bull egenda kuzanya timu yazanya UPDF nemukuba goals ali nya kusatu Bright Stars yakuba Express badde ba title contenders naye wetogeyanga bali points nga mukage mabega wa kulembedde Vipers ne URA so bamukubye Bright Stars yamukubye goals ade 2-1 yo Police the Cops bakubye team ya Kitara zade goals 4-1 Police nayo bambi yongedde upping their game era team games bayina okuwangula baziwangudde ezo ziba losing sometimes olaya ddala mbuno badde betaaga okuziruzinga yo ondu paraka bagikubye goals ade 3-2 timu ene ya mida yabalumbye wawe wali mu Green Light Stadium Betway Stadium sorry wali mu Arua baba kubye goals zabadde 3-2 ondu paraka mida yamwekubide so Villa naye yagudde amalini team yagwa amalini team eya URA akulunaku lwali lwa kusatu bagwa 0-0 Nembara City ne KCC egwagwa 0-0 match day 20 naye komyewo olunaku olwaleero ku ssaawa 10 ez'akawungeezi kyetume egenda kubeera ne tiimu ya Wakiso Giants we bagenda okubanga bazanya Vipers egenda kuzanya tiimu eya Express ogenda kubeera mulungi kugenda beera wali ku St Mary's Stadium ekitende then Bull egenda kubanga ezanya Kirinnya Jinja SS tomorrow enkya ku lwomukaaga ku ssaawa 10 ez'akawungeezi then ne Police ejja kuwezanya tiimu eya Mida wali ku kisaawe kyabwe Rugogo then Bright Stars egenda kuwezanya ba champions URA bagenda kubeera wali mu kisaawe kya Bright Stars ekya Green Light Stadium Mwerwerwe wekigenda okubanga kiggwera yo UPDF naye ejja kuzanya Kitara olunaku olw'enkya then ku Sunday match day 20 ejja kuba efundikirwa tiimu y'Ondu Paraka ng'etutte wali tiimu hostinze tiimu ya KCCA Kampala City Council Authority team bagenda kubeera eri mu Arua mu maka ga tiimu ene ya Ondu Paraka so kwetugeranga table standings eza team ezagwanga muno Uganda tiimu ekulembedde tiimu ya Vipers ina points 43 mu mpira 19 ngeddiridwa tiimu ya URA abatali makambugu balina nabo goals balina points 43 benkana naye nga just era Vipers yekulembera because of the first letters so Etogera Vipers yekulembedde Express eri mu kyakusatu ena points 37 then KCCA bazze mu kyokuna ne points 3 Police eri mu kyakutano era ne points 3 Awola Villa Bright Stars era bakute ekira mwe timu ya Kitara esembeddeyo ddala ena points 5 zokka Mida eyo 15 ena points 9 ne Kyetume eri mu kya 14 ena points 10 kaga eyo yibadde bigenda maaso mu tiimu Premier League eya Uganda netwogereko waberi w'eggwanga eri nti Champions League egenda kukomawo wiiki ejja semi-finals tugenda kuba nga tuziraba tiimu ya Manchester City egenda kubeezanya tiimu ya PSG then tugenda kulaba tiimu eya Chelsea ngezanya tiimu ya Real Madrid mu UEFA Champions League juka tuli ku semi-finals eza UEFA Champions League mu mipiira emirala tuyina semi-final eya UEFA Europa League muno mwe tiimu ya Manchester United egenda kubanga ezanya tiimu ya AS Roma okuva Italy then waliyo ne tiimu eya Arsenal the Gunners bagenda kuba bazanya tiimu ya Villarreal jukira Unai Emery gyatendeka ya Emery yali akina ekikopo ne Sevilla emirundi 3 egy'omudiringanwa era n'atuuka ne ku finals ezaakyo nga alina tiimu ya Arsenal wadde tiimu ya Chelsea yabakuba wondoza yali season okwosa ewedde yes ne babakuba goals zaali ndoza nnya ku bwereere wali mu kisaawe kya Wembley Stadium omwali the Europa League finals. So Villarreal tegenda kuba nyangu ng'erina musajja nga ina Emirates ekikopo akitegeera bulungi. So Arsenal eri ku lusozi luli bayita olusozi bambalagala oba Teddy olusozi bambalagala olwo alutegeera Teddy ali ku camera naye olusozi bambalagala Arsenal lweyolekedde. Mu mawulire amalala gali mu byemizannyo ye coach wa ttiimu ya Tottenham omwami Jose Felix Mourinho yakwatibwako ku nkoona ttiimu ya Tottenham yamugobye. This is the first time Jose Mourinho we bamugoba ku ttiimu nga tawangudde ekikopo kyonna. Mu mwaka gumu gwabadde ku myaka ebiri gyabadde ku Tottenham Hotspurs bamugobye naye tawangudde ekikopo nakyo. Abadde ku final za EFL Cup oba Carabao Cup wali e Bungereza abadde agenda zanya ttiimu ya Man City ku Sunday eno naye ku Lwokubiri terwamutonza we bamulaga kiri ekipapula ekibaasa ekya yellow ekyamugamba nti Jose Mourinho guno gwo gukulemye. Naye mu time ya Jose Mourinho kyengenda okumujjukirako ku Tottenham kwe kugamba mbuno yagamba statement nti at 23 players of this generation are brats. Yabayita brats oba brats bakivunula batya mu lulimi Oluganda naye yabagambye muno players at 23 in this era in this generation they are brats. Nagamba nawe example mbu at 23 Lampard was a man but here at 23 in this generation the players are brats. Na kulaga mpuno mu myaka gyabwe gire enjozo jukira mu spele yasooka ya Jose Mourinho yali ya 2-5 ku Chelsea yawangula ekikopo ya bisatu yawangula Champions League na yawangula Premier League na yawangula ne FA Cup yaziwangula wali ku tiimu ya Chelsea mu spell yasooka nga ba Frank Lampard bakyali baana bato naye era amazima olaba omupira engeri gye gwevolvinze. The Frank Lampards, the John Terrys, the Steven Gerrards, they were men in that time. Mu myaka 23 Cristiano Ronaldo yali awangudde Ballon d'Or yasooka. At 23 Lionel Messi yalina Ballon d'Or. Naye at 23 players are just playing also football that is weird. Era nange I would like to agree with Jose Mourinho nti ennaku zino abaana balinamu ekyejo. Naye mu biseera biri walabanga John Terry ng'afuluma ne ambani ya Chelsea ngali myaka 23 joka naye nga wajana representing timu ye representing to the fullest. So omwami Jose Felix Mourinho ye yagambye ndoza club football amuvuddeko ayinza okuba nga agenda ku timu y'eggwanga ate ndabira ddala ajja agenda ku timu y'eggwanga ya Portugal eri kubanga Portugal eggwanga liri java ate olaba ne coach wa Portugal akaddiidde ddala aweddewo. That means you need to rest a bit. Omwami ono Jose Felix Mourinho ayinza okuba nga replacinga wali ku tiimu ya Portugal naye tetukakasa naye yagambye yayagala kati kutendeka national team football. That is also what I advise Jose Felix Mourinho. Yo mu Premier League Manchester City ekyakulembedde bulungi table eno ina points 7 owokubiri Manchester United aina points 6 wadde ayina yeggolo lye alimu naye baaba Manchester kino ekikopo akitute with just 5 matches to go. Pep Guardiola ng'omubako ekikopo bwotyo I don't really believe if he's more than 7 points ahead of you that means my dear oli ku lusozi bambalagala. Tuli mu bitundu by'entinde eno tugenda kubeera n'omukyala Komugisha Sonia. She is the Miss Tourism at 2020-2021 eddakiika 2 mu nnyazo ezakayita ku ssaawa 1 ey'okumakya. Eno program ekyali the Mighty Drive jjukira ku Lwakutaano mbeera wano ne nkuwa ku byemizannyo ebibadde bigendawo throughout the week nkuwa results we zibadde ziri. Wetwogeranga mu Premier League tiimu eno eya Manchester City ekyakulembedde tiimu zonna ina points 7 eri mu kisooka first position. Manchester City akyalina chance eziwangula ebikopo nga 3 ebyennyini ayinza owangula treble because akyali mu EFL Cup akyali mu UEFA Champions League akyali ne ku leading contention eya Premier League. Premier League Manchester United ali mu kyakubiri, Leicester City ali mu kyakusatu, Chelsea ali mu kyokuna ne points 45, West Ham kyakutaano, Tottenham kyamukaaga, Liverpool bannange ali mu kyamusanvu mukama amuyambe. Ye Sheffield officially bamurelegate nze Sheffield agenda kuba avaamu oba yavudde mudda mu English Premier League. Zoguls kati akulembedde olugobo oluteebiye none other than the English maestro omwami Harry Kane. Harry Kane ayina goals 21 eza Tottenham. Ali Mohamed Salah ali mu kyakubiri ayina points 19. Bruno Fernandes wa Manchester United ayina goals 16. Wetugendako mu La Liga n'ekintu kikyakutte teams 3 zonna zikyasobola owangula. Atletico Madrid asobola okuwangula, then kuliko ne team ya Real Madrid naye kyasobola okuwangula La Liga ono, then ne Barcelona oba tiimu eno the Catalan club ya Barcelona abantu abasinga mu Luspaana bagiyita Barcelona tebagiyita Barcelona okujjako ffe Abafirika tuki Africanizinga ne tugamba Barcelona but it's practically Barcelona kyo batera okukyogera wali in the Catalan language. So tiimu ya ekulembedde ya Atletico Madrid mu mpira 3-2 erina points 7-3. Real Madrid yasudde obubonero ku tiimu ene ya Getafe bagudde amalira gade unnecessary naye nga bali mu kyakubiri balina points 7. Then Barcelona eri mu kyakusatu erina points 68. So that means Atletico Madrid singa Barcelona points ziri 5 zokka ate nga Barcelona akyayina yeggolu lye. So that means Barcelona nga yawangudde game ye akyasobola okudda mu kyokubiri. That means eno contention egenda paka ku last minute ze league zowulira ze bawangulira ku lunaku olusembayo. Mu goals ye kyemanyi omwami Lionel Messi akyakulembedde abateebi bonna alina goals 25. Addiridde omwami wa Real Madrid Karim Benzema alina goals 21. Then Nejo Moreno owa Villarreal alina goals 2. Najja ne Luis Suarez Diaz alina goals 19 awo wenyini. Yo Serie A naye ekyalimu kigoye wezinge. Tiimu ya Inter Milan y'ekikopo naye ekyakulembedde ne points 8 ina points 7-6. Timu ya Milan, AC Milan bali mu kyakubiri. Ejjuka ne Zlatan Ibrahimovic wa AC Milan ya renewing contract yo mulundi gwokusatu. Juventus ali mu kyakusatu alina points 65. Then timu ene ya Atlanta eri mu kyakuna nayo erina points 65. So wetwogeranga n'akavuyo kakyali kanje eyo naye nga era akulembedde abateebi ye Cristiano Ronaldo de Santos Aveiro emyaka 37. By the way, let me remind you, he has 25 goals to his name. Romelu Lukaku aina goals 21 ali mu kyakubiri ne Mario aina goals 18 mu tiimu eno eya Atalanta. Wetugerako eri ebugirimani Bayern Munich erina points 7 mu games 3 jukira yekulembedde. Then tiimu ene ya RB Leipzig oba Red Bulls Leipzig erina points 61 mu mipiira 3. Then Wolfsburg eri mu kyakusatu ne points ziri 57. Then Eintracht Frankfurt eri mu kyakuna. Wali Borussia Dortmund tetutegera kikyamubaako ali mu kyakutaano wadde akyalina yeggolu lye alimu mukama amuyambe anaasobola okuliwangula right there. Ndowooza ebyemizannyo byebyo bye tulinawo ndowooza eby'amaanyi ebibadde bisinga okutambula. So EFL semi-finals finals genda kubeerayo ku Sunday. Tiimu eno eya Manchester City egenda kubezanya Tottenham. Then ne FA oba Football Association Cup finals nga olaba Uganda Cup ya wano. So FA eri eya Bungereza egenda kubeera final yaabwe egenda kubeera wakati wa tiimu ya Chelsea ne tiimu ya Leicester. Juga Leicester yajjamu tiimu ya Manchester United okubanga etuuka ku final za FA Cup. Chelsea yajjamu Manchester City okubanga yeewangulira kino ekikopo obwekityo. Tukyali ku program The Mighty Drive. Amanya nze Edgar Mathew Karuhanga. Eddakiika 3 ze zaakayita ku ssaawa emu ey'okumakya. Munzikirize ngendeko mukuwumulako wetukomawo tugenda kwera n'omukyala Farida Bikobere nga wetunyumyamu wano. Then n'omugenyi waffe Sania Komugisha ajja kuba atwegattako anytime soon. Program ekyali The Mighty Drive. Eddakiika ziri 3 ezakayita ku ssaawa emu ey'okumakya. Tukyalina mmwe tukyabeeyongera ago ge gaada amawulire g'ebyemizannyo agagenda mu maaso. Nno wakyaliyo n'amawulire amalala mangi agali mu politics mu bice bigenda mu maaso. Kyagulanyi bamugambye mbu emmotoka ye ayongere okugisasuliranga ayongereyo sente endala kuza omusolo ze yasasula. Bamusabye $16,000 mu kakaaga awo webutyo mu sente zigwa mu za Uganda ziri mu $337,000. Ebyo byonna bebigenda maaso mu ggwanga lyo wano e Uganda. Tuli side zentinda wano era tugenda kubeera ne Miss Tourism 2020-2021 omukyala Sania Komugisha. Katugendeko mu kuwumulako tulyoke tukomewo eno ekyali The Mighty Drive. My name is Edgar Mathew Karuhanga. Good morning.
Alternative Dig Talk. Real issues, real talk.
Hey Ugandans, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Dewa Kiki, the Deputy Defense Spokesperson and actually the Deputy Spokesperson for the Uganda People's Defense Forces. I was hosted on Alternative Dig Talk. I encourage all Ugandans that this is the way to go. Always watch, participate, give your views and ask questions on Alternative Dig Talk. Dig Talk, the way to go.
You have got to get up pretty early to go do something. We are the Alternative Dig Talk. With our mobile studios, we are redefining TV presentation just as technology is setting the pace. We are blending our approach with fresh, perspectively designed breakfast show, The Mighty Drive, informative and entertainment show, exclusive and live interviews.
We President Museveni wadde juzi namulaba apima akawunga kilo 2 tasobola kalya nini bwaba alya kilo 5 oyannema okuliisa eggwanga ne bwe limundekera.
Njagala kwebaza the Alternative Dig Talk etuwadde kano ka Mighty Drive era n'abatuwuliriza bonna abali ku mikutu njagala basaba mugendo maaso n'okuwuliriza.
All given to you just a click away on your phone, tablet, laptop and smart TVs as we are streaming live on our social media platforms, on the road and on the go. We are the Alternative Dig Talk.
Hey Ugandans, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Dewa Kiki, the Deputy Defense Spokesperson and actually the Deputy Spokesperson for the Uganda People's Defense Forces. I was hosted on Alternative Dig Talk. I encourage all Ugandans that this is the way to go. Always watch, participate, give your views and ask questions on Alternative Dig Talk. Dig Talk, the way to go.
You have got to get up pretty early to go do something. We are the Alternative Dig Talk. With our mobile studios, we are redefining TV presentation just as technology is setting the pace. We are blending our approach with fresh, perspectively designed breakfast show, The Mighty Drive, informative and entertainment show, exclusive and live interviews.
We President Museveni wadde juzi namulaba apima akawunga kilo 2 tasobola kalya nini bwaba alya kilo 5 oyannema okuliisa eggwanga ne bwe limundekera.
njagala kwebaza the alternative digital etuwadde kano ka mighty drive era n'abatuwuliriza bonna abali ku mikutu njagala basaba mugenda mu maaso n'okuwuliriza.
All given to you just a click away on your phone, tablet, laptop, and smart TVs. As we are streaming live on our social media platforms, on the road and on the go. We are the Alternative TikTok.
Hey Ugandans, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Dewa Kiki, the Deputy Defense Spokesperson and actually the Deputy Spokesperson for the Uganda People's Defense Forces. I was hosted on Alternative Digital. I encourage all Ugandans that this is the way to go. Always watch, participate, give your views and ask questions on Alternative Digital. Digital, the way to go.
The world is at a critical moment of providing innovative alternatives as a means to create change.
As such, we have created a not-for-profit alternative mobile digital platform as a way to promote space for freedom of speech and expression to the unheard voices.
We know you believe in the cause and you can further it more by contributing to its sustainability in forms of internet data, fuel, and any other support you deem relevant.
Please support us with your contribution to Equity Bank account number 103-5201-607252 under the name Alternative Digital, or our mobile money numbers 0702-900076 or 0783-047785. Alternative Digital. Real issues, real talk.
The Alternative TikTok. Real issues, real talk.
Amacha malungi nja kubabuuzaako kubanga umwagenda Mathew Karuhanga obwedda abatwalaganyamuko naye ate njagala otwala omusago nange mbabuuzeeko nti mwasuze mutyaba mutwana batuteereddeko ku mpero zaffe z'Alternative Digital. Farida Bikobere is my name. You are watching right here. Sure ebeerawo every day Monday to Friday saawa emu paka saawa 3. Olunaku lwa leero we have Miss Tourism in the studios. So twagala tugenda kubanga tuli mu nsonga z'abaana bawala tumuwulire nti lwaki tetufuna Miss Tourism ne Mr. Tourism. Where is the problem? Miss Tourism alina kuba nga tulina kubanga faces z'abakazi zezitutunda abasajja bo emirimu gyabwe mugikolere eno faces z'amajira kiraka tezitunda nnyo oba temulina bwongo okukola competition. So we need to know why we don't have Mr. Tourism, or like we do have Miss Uganda, why don't have Mr. Uganda? Anyway, those things maybe don't work.
Affirmative positions, I don't know.
Nenga njagala banyiriza the page is the Alternative Uganda on Facebook. Mukwano genda ko mbiro yangu ako like the page and follow us. We are live video yafe wasi mu comment section. Taeka mu comment, we will enjoy the discussion as we are discussing. Comments ziberenga ziyika tugenda kubanga ate tuzisoma. Omugenyi waffe mu studios agenda kubanga abaddamu ebinabanga bibuuzo nga biri directed to her, ajja kubanga ate abiddamu bulungi nnyo atubulire what does one have to qualify to be Miss Tourism, okwetaba mu mpaka za tourism olina kuba ki, waliwo nawo mti wetaaga kuba na degree certificate oba PhD slip. So mikwano naye ekyakola ekyakola eyo siripu singa tekyakola singa tetukyasoma P1 up to P7 naye olaba tukyabisoma it means ekyakola so njagala okubaanyiriza era mbajjukize nti mmwe ababa temutulabye live on Facebook the whole show will be uploaded on YouTube so osobola ogendayo naawe n'otulaba ora tufunye budde otulaba live nga tuli ku Facebook. We are the Alternative Uganda, even on Twitter. Edgar Karuhanga, very good morning.
A very good morning, Fancy. I hope you had a fabulous night.
Yeah.
Okay, as we promised you, ladies and gentlemen, Butwino Muchala, she is the Miss Tourism 2020-2021. She's none other than Sania Komugisha. I hope I got it right.
Yes.
Sonia, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so let's start with first things first. Today in studios we have Sania Komugisha. Who's Sania Komugisha? How did you, blossom into becoming the Miss Tourism Uganda 2020-2021? And by the way, you look beautiful.
Thank you so much, and good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Komugisha Sonia, the reigning Miss Tourism Uganda 2022-2021.
Okay.
Yes. How I came to blossom was actually luck, should I say, and an opportunity that I took on at a very tight situation in my life because COVID had just been, the lockdown had actually just been lifted, and then we had to go back to campus as finalists. So I had to choose between the opportunity that was at table and then my degree, which was finalized.
Okay, now Sonia,
yes.
The English is it's too much, and do you know a bit of Uganda? So Uganda nga blending like English over.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Katchanikira, who is Sonia? Because we believe we want to know your story. Because as the mighty drive to kids auntie, Ngeruzo, why your story can change someone or inspire someone there. Because and I want to inform you that many people are watching you today, and many of the models at campus. Because I posted this in our campus group, and everybody is like, we will have to watch. So you're being watched by many people who see you as a role model. Okay. So just tell us about your story. Go over walk to Kawano, Sonia Wali.
Generally, as a Miss Tourism journey,
no, as your personal journey, and blend it to Miss Tourism.
Okay.
Yes.
Personally, I'm a firstborn to two. Just only two kids at home, and yeah, we could have been four, but circumstances happened, and the firstborns passed on. Yeah, they were twins, but we are two to my parents, and being the firstborn, I grew away from home, from my parents, my biological parents, and I grew at an auntie's in Fort Poto. I was born in Imbara. I grew up in Fort Poto. Then I was changing every time because, doctors can be referred anywhere, anytime. Okay. So my education was an amazing journey because we put me in the best schools. Yes, I started from Stella Maris in Fort Poto. I
know that one. I'm from Fort Poto, by the way.
Yes,
yeah, no Stella Maris.
I started from Stella Maris. I went to Karuhanga for mid-primary. Okay. Then I came to Kavali. I attended St. Maria Goretti. Yes, and then my O-level, I went to Bushenyi. So I was usually all the way to the west. Okay. I can speak most of the Western languages. So Toronto was a Kurungi Muna.
Okay, let's not delve there.
Yes, so coming through in high school, I came to Kampala because my dad really wanted me to get the best and at least away from the West, since I had experienced the West a lot. So he gave me an opportunity to come to Central. To do my high school blending, see how different things are maybe in Central, learn the new languages, associate with very many tribes around, because most tribes are here. So I did my high school in Nalia, secondary school, Bikobere, Buto campus, and it was an amazing journey. It's tight. It was tight, yes. Nalia was a bit tight compared to the schools I had attended, but it groomed me. It gave me this whole confidence and boosted my education a little bit. Yes. And
but I hear earlier they used to work a lot. So they would clean a lot.
I think that's part of the grooming.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And campus. Yes. Actually, I did start my campus way earlier in my vacation.
Okay.
So I started at Makerere University. I was doing IT, computer networking. Then, of course, we applied for the degree. Then I was interested in art personally. I really had to focus. I wanted where art was. So somehow in my head, I needed Chambogo in my line of study. Yes, because I used to hear it's so good at
they have the best art school.
Art school, yeah. So I applied both in Makerere and Chambogo, and I was admitted at both campuses. I was given library and information science at Makerere, but then I was given textiles and apparel design in Chambogo, which was in line with art. So I definitely had to choose the better option for me. I went for Chambogo, yes. I was getting through with my course at Makerere, so I head for Chambogo.
Okay.
Yeah, so during my second year, 2019, 2018 there, we do the Chambogo fashion show. And I participate as a model, just on the runway showcasing other people's works. Yes, but personally, I wanted to be this person that influences my community positively. It's my passion. I would love to impact on someone out there. So me being a model, I really wanted to be on the stage. Probably I was seeing myself much further than just being on the Chambogo stage as a model. Yes, and I had a very amazing team behind me. The lecturers were very supportive. For example, Mr. Kimani Muturi, he's a very good lecturer. He was teaching us fashion by that time, as a course unit, and he wanted us to showcase our own works from weaving, from the whole process. You know, something you started it from scratch. You make the material, then you tailor it, and it was amazing. So I think after the Chambogo Fashion Week, I get to see flyers working in Miss Tourism regional places. So I'm like, instinct. Personally, I felt like I needed to go for this thing. I felt it call after seeing the flyer. Yes. So I'm like, I should apply for my region. I should give it a try. I knew I wasn't maybe the best model for Chambogo Fashion Week, yes, but I felt it call. I felt like this was an opportunity or a platform where I would get to be and change people. Yes, so I did my auditions. Yes, I did my auditions at the Uganda Museum. And
weren't you a bit, like scared or panicking or something like that?
Of course, that's obvious. Yes, it was very obvious. I was so scared, but I had to take it on.
Were very many?
During auditions we were around 7. Kampala auditions, central auditions, yes. But for Western region was 7. So I was panicking, I was so scared. But I wanted it. Inside, I really, really wanted this opportunity. So I kept on pushing for it. And I was lucky, I made it through the auditions here in Central. Then we had to do the finale in Western Uganda as, how do I call it? I didn't really think I would make it, though I wanted it. They was wanting something, but then
but you're not sure.
Believing you get it.
Yes, I felt maybe it could have been a huge opportunity for me, but I had to do it. So, Western Uganda, I come up as the second runners-up Miss Tourism Ankwale 2019, 2020. Yes, and then we had to compete in the national boot camp for the title Miss Tourism Uganda. Yeah, then we come through to Kampala. We do our national boot camp at the zoo in Entebbe. But that was a serious month, a month of challenges, a month of learning from different people, learning from different regions. We were 36 girls. 36 girls competing for one title, one crown. You can imagine, so it's such a tight competition. But I was already there. It was a journey I had started, so I didn't have to give it up just because others were on the same line. No, so I had to drive my journey all the way to wherever it was taking me. I felt I needed it. And I felt within me that if I was given this opportunity to become a Miss Tourism Uganda, somehow, somewhere, I would be impacting my peers or the young generation in a so much different way. Yes. So I actually didn't make it to the finale. Yes. There was, 36 girls, you all can't be competing for the same crown. Then we had elimination night in that 1 month. We had the elimination night, which happened in Gulu. Yes. And I didn't make it. I was eliminated from that group for 2019. So, but as this person that, I don't know, I had fallen in love with Miss Tourism.
Weren't you demoralized? Or even have regrets why you ran for it?
I don't really think. Okay, it was tight on me. I felt hurt. I was actually very hurt. How could I be eliminated? What went wrong? What wasn't I worth it? What? But like I wasn't the only person that was eliminated. There were 12 girls that were eliminated that time, and then they had to drive us back all the way from Gulu and drop us back.
To defend.
After all, I'm not alone.
Yeah, but I actually had to sit down. In my head, I was like, what went wrong? Why? Why wouldn't I make it?
Some self-reflection.
Yes, so I did self-reflection, and I realized that, in a competition, there's always number one, number two, number three. You can't all be winners. But I was willing to support the people that were still on the race.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. That's how much I had fallen in love with Miss Tourism and supporting my sisters that I had met during the boot camp. Yes, so I was there even for the finale. I was seated at Serena watching them. Yes, and
how did
supporting
that make you feel,
actually.
as you're seeing someone being crowned and you feel like, man, that crown should be mine. Did it have a spark in your heart? Like that that goes through your heart.
I don't think we should actually be entitled to something. Yeah. If you go for a race, or if you start a business right now, yes, it is your business, but people are going to come up with the same idea probably and do it much better than you. So you're not supposed to feel entitled, like only the best has to come to you. Understand? So I feel like we should support and learn from one another in one way or another. So to me, I had really dealt with my disappointment. I hadn't made it, and it was time to move on. Yes, I accepted my failure by that time and fate. Yeah. So I had moved on. I had moved past it, and had started to move on with other things that life had to offer. Yeah.
So how do you bounce back for 2020, 2021?
2020 we are in lockdown, and I get a phone call from the CEO, and he tells me, Sonia, you've made it to the list of 10 that are supposed to run for the same crown again.
Oh.
It actually came as a shock to me.
It's also shocking me right now.
Yes, because in my head I'm like, wait, I was eliminated last year. I couldn't make it. So how come out of the other 36 girls, yes, I'm given this opportunity again? How come, really? So I'm like, I had to pray about it actually. I contemplate, I ask my God, I'm like, God, what is this? Like, how come? How is it even possible? But then in my head I'm like, it's an opportunity that has come calling again. You wanted it once, so it has come back. You might have failed the first time, but you never know, maybe this is your chance. So I actually called one of our mentors, who was our mentor in 2019, PR Miss Tourism, Miss Farida. I confide in her like a lady. I talked to her, I asked, what would you do? Because right now I'm in a tight situation. Campus is opening, this opportunity is calling again. How do I decide? How would you advise someone here? So she tells me, Sonia, weigh your opportunities. She actually didn't give me like a direct
Answer.
advice, you understand? But she helped me through what I was thinking.
Okay.
So she tells me, Sonia, weigh your opportunities right now, and then what is more important. To me at that moment, I felt like my degree, I've run all the way from year one, no retakes, no nothing. Then how am I just going to drop it like that? Because I had a feeling since it was lockdown, then we had to do online classes, and it had to be tight. You had to attend all the time. You had to be alert all the time. Maybe you have a test, maybe you have coursework to be handed in such a short period. And you know, art is practical. So you had to have all that time needed.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys need a lot of time.
Yes. So what I did that Monday morning when we were supposed to report for campus, the same Monday morning we were supposed to report for another social camp in Seguku for this phase of the 2020-2021. So I wake up very early in the morning. By 7:30 I was at campus, Chambogo.
Yeah.
So I asked the lecturers in my department and tell them, is there like a timetable? Is what of us evening students, how are going to be handling our lectures? So they give me a program. They line it up for me. And to me, it was fitting in line with me having to do my social camp. Yes. So I take on the decision to go for my social camp, my Miss Tourism, my opportunity that had called again.
Okay, so we're going to pause it from there. Let's go for a short commercial break because it's just 3 minutes to the top of the hour. We still have Miss Tourism. She's just perused through the journey she had from the first experience when she lost out. Then she's bouncing back in the second part, 2020-21, and she's told that you're among the top 10 shortlisted ladies who are going to be taking part in the Miss Tourism 2020-21. When we come back, we delve more into that topic, and she tells us how was the experience, how did she win, and how has this impacted her life so far in the second hour. My name is Edgar Mathew Karuhanga. I am with Farida, Bikobere, and Sania Komugisha. She is
Alternative Dig Talk. Real issues, real talk.
Hey Ugandans, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Dewa Kiki, the Deputy Defense Spokesperson and actually the Deputy Spokesperson for the Uganda People's Defense Forces. I was hosted on Alternative Dig Talk. I encourage all Ugandans that this is the way to go. Always watch, participate, give your views, and ask questions on Alternative Dig Talk. Dig Talk, the way to go.
Alternative Dig Talk. Real issues, real talk.
today is our second hour of the show, the Mighty Drive. We still have Miss Tourism Uganda 2020-2021. Gw'omwana omuto ayagala okubeera nga Sonia oyina bingi ebyokumuyigirako ekisookera ddala is believing in yourself. Believing in yourself and taking risks. Yes, also kusoma mu story ye, you take risks because after taking a risks tatera kuwangula. You do not have wins when you don't take up risks. So mkwano, whatsoever opportunity that comes that knocks on your door, take it. Or even if you don't know where it is leading you, just take it. Mukama ye abamanyi lwaki akuwadde opportunity eyo ekisingira ddala kwekkiririzaamu. You can do it, because if you do not believe in yourself, no one is going to believe in you. So standing kind of now where Uganda, I can do this. I think I can be Miss Tourism. I think I can be Miss Uganda. But I want to hear from Miss Sonia's story. Tana Tubulirako when she was growing up. Did you ever want to be Miss Tourism at one time? Do you have to be having passion in tourism to be Miss Tourism? Do you need to have knowledge about tourism, those places that tourists visit to be Miss Tourism? That is where we have to begin from, because you do not have, in your story you didn't tell us whether you had this passion from way back as a child.
Well, personally, my family is a family that loves to travel. My dad has traveled a lot of countries around the world, and he loved it. He made me love it. So every time I'd be on the road with him sometimes, and it was such amazing adventure to have. Yes, so I thought I didn't have that love for tourism as such, but I just love to travel. Personally, yeah. I love to travel. Yes, visit different places, learn something new, meet new people. So I think I felt like they must travel, then Miss Tourism. I mean, these are people who are moving places to, adventure.
I actually thought that for someone to be Miss Tourism, you should have done tourism at campus. Maybe a course that is connected to it.
No, anyone can be a Miss Tourism as long as you're willing to learn and you have a little bit of knowledge, of course, about tourism. Because I'm not just going to bump into tourism without any clue what they do, how they do it. Yes, so at least you can do your research, even if you did any course, but then you have a feeling that I can be this, or maybe this could be a platform for me to influence my peers. Then it's a very amazing chance to an opportunity to take one.
While in your social camps for that 1 month, could you please tell us those activities that you do there, and what exactly takes place in those social camps?
What takes place in social camps is grooming. They groom you into a social lady. They see your etiquette, how you take yourself in people, how you communicate. It boosts your confidence. They help you build self-esteem. They groom you. They bring you different influential people. For example, they bring you like different CEOs of a company. They bring for you people that work in media. You learn from these people because they have done it, or maybe they have the platform that you're going to be running on. So it gives you a chance to grow your confidence. Yes, then of course a little bit of exercising to keep in shape. Yeah. Then you learn how to catwalk, definitely, because you're going to be on the runway. Okay. Yes, so most of it is grooming. It's grooming a queen to be a representative figure in community, because once you hold the title, you are a Ugandan brand. Yeah. I'm an ambassador right now. So if I moved out of Uganda today, I'd be expected to represent Uganda as a whole. How do people in Uganda behave? What do you eat? Maybe how do you relate with others? So.
All right. Before we really talk about the challenges, I think there are many that you've gone through to reach where you are. That is something that is not achieved overnight. But I want you to just tell us through the story. Now you are 10 people, and you are coming for season 2021. Yes. How do you win?
How do I win? Yes. Not all the 10 actually made it to the social camp. Okay. Yes. Only 5 of us made it to the social camp. So we are with this whole new team, new setting, new organization, and then we were being judged from day one at entrance. Day one, you're being judged. we literally had no clue about these people being our finale judges. These are the people that we were talking to every day, sleeping under the same roof. They had a better judgment because I'm relating with you every day. I get to learn what kind of person you are. I get to learn when you're off, when you're pissed off, when you're happy, what makes you happy anyway, what pisses you off. So how you relate with people, how you communicate. Of course, they brought in these social camps. They brought us Mr. Big Sam from UBC, used to talk to us about media. They brought us Anita from Record TV. And these were people maybe that have done tourism. They brought us different queens. And they were all giving us their positive energy to win this crown. So how we behaved, I think, during this entire month, the 5 of us, and those people based on that to really judge at the end of the day.
Okay.
Yes, of course, you had to have this whole clue about tourism, learn more your region, and come from Ankole. Yes, and I think it was Ankole, Karamoja, Chigezi, West Nile, and Teso that made it to the 5 this time round. So I think they found it worth to crown all of us because all of us 5 have different titles. Yes, it was tight. Actually, me, I did not see this crown coming, really. Not because I did not believe in myself, but I gave myself this whole different idea. I told myself, if it's yours, it's going to come. If it's not, it's probably for someone else, and it's okay.
So, but
yes.
What is the criteria for choosing Miss Tourism Uganda?
I guess basically they judge from what they've been seeing. Then of course we have this questionnaire at the end of the day that they'll ask you different kinds of questions depending maybe on what they've been teaching in the social camp and about tourism, definitely. Yes.
So how did you feel when they crowned you Miss Tourism Uganda? How did you feel that exact moment? I want you to just flash me back through how you felt.
It was really amazing. Okay. I couldn't actually take the news. I was shaking. My legs couldn't carry me anymore, but I had to take a deep breath and believe it. Yes.
I believe what you went through comes with a lot of challenges, and I've heard that women who aspire for things like these ones, they are subjected to a lot of, let's say, gender-based infatuations. Like a man would want to first sleep with you or something like that. Were you subjected to any of that?
None of that, actually.
Well, you're not going to tell us.
No. I will be truthful. None of that. Not in Miss Tourism anyway, because it's a pageant at least I've done 2 years. So I've had a different experience with different people that were our heads. No, they don't do that. They actually fight against it.
Could you please take us through those challenges? Maybe someone could just prepare for them.
No, there's nothing like you have to prepare for these coming challenges because every time it's a new experience. What I may find as a challenge, you may find it as an opportunity or a chance to go through. Understand? So I don't think really I had that much challenges. Of course, finances, maybe that's an obvious. Finances is an obvious. You find yourself, you have to incur a lot of costs in dressing yourself because not until the finale.
You about the attires, you buy them yourself or they provide them?
As a queen right now, I stand a chance to be provided. They dress me up most of the time. They do my makeup. Yes, they cater my transportation. So.
But back then you are the
of course, when you're still running, you're not their brand as yet. So definitely you have to foot your own bill and you have to look presentable. You have to look what you want to be. That's what they say. I mean, if you want to be a lawyer, then start dressing like it. Yes. So it's really a bit expensive. So on the high end.
Was the biggest challenge?
Yeah, I can say it was my biggest challenge.
Okay, so let's talk about the achievements so far. What do you think you have achieved in the time you've been Miss Tourism 2020-2021? In this time, what are some of the things you feel like you have really achieved throughout this 1 year?
On myself, to myself actually, my confidence has been boosted a lot. I feel like I stand a bigger position right now. I respect myself more, and I've earned a lot of respect from my peers. It's amazing. Sometimes someone's going to be like my queen and I'm giving it a second term, like really? Yes. So it has built a confidence in me and a trust from people. Someone can trust me with who they are. They can easily confide in me. And to me, I feel it's what we should be to our other people in community. Because if someone is coming to me and asking, Sonia, how do I get to be you? And then they are trusting you, you're inspiring someone, you're impacting the community in one way or another. So to me, I find that's an amazing achievement for me, because that's what I wanted in the start, to be an impact in my community.
I'm getting messages here and they're saying you want some Uganda to be together. You have to just blend in a bit. So yes, it's hard. But you can try. But so you are still telling us about the experience so far, but they'll, put in a bit of Uganda.
Yeah. You're allowed to give us achievements that are directly to the tourism industry. As an ambassador, what have you achieved towards the tourism industry?
Yes.
Uganda.
No, she might not exhaust.
She can blend in.
Kali achievements. Gender bakali nga ambassador of tourism apparently. Mfuna discount ku maybe hotels zenchali na zengendako, then ku zoos ningitwala y'abantu babeera ne discount at least. And omanyi engeri gye twadde mu mbeera ya covid kiyamba nnyo at least nogamba oyagala kukola ekintu naye ate esente tekigenda beera kizibu kinene nnyo, kubanga gwe omanyi omuntu anaku at least a discount. And then I also get amazing trips around Uganda. Yes.
What about the Kamani? Because I'm sure being a Miss Tourism comes with some Kamani.
The Kamani is not really, it can't come as cash, but it comes in these opportunities you get. Yes. Yeah.
And there is no specific salary that someone gets as Miss Tourism?
No.
Okay. All right. But how do you survive?
How do you survive?
An opportunity.
Someone is calling.
Someone is calling.
You should take your phone.
Okay. We'll be talking. So let's talk about the failures. Yeah. What do you think is something that has challenged you, like as a failure to you? Because at the end of the day, receiving scrutiny. Oh, okay. Hello, this is the Mighty Drive. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Edgar, Farida, and thanks for hosting Sonia.
Okay, sir. Who am I talking to?
My name, calling from Karuhanga.
Yes, no man.
A quick one, only that you will almost ask my question prior.
Yes.
First of all, I understand that the Uganda tour and the entire tourism sector has lots of money that we make through all these charges to make or collect from the theme parks and the rest. Is there any specific budget for the mixed tourism as a department? Is it part of the tourism sector? What is it? If there is, the mixed tourism of a specific year, it's in Torre. So that money and how it is being spent or otherwise. Finally,
yes.
Is Sonia happy with how the entire tourism board and the entire sector is being run? Or it's a matter of these old people in such big offices who have who collect a lot of money, taking advantage of young people, giving them a penny? Because I have heard from her interview that there are those, when asked what she has achieved with something, she's like, she gets internal tours for free, and then she was like, no, this money doesn't come as in cash. So, is she proud of how things are being run? If not, does she have any specific proposals in regards to how this should be better, or how it should be better. How it should be managed better. Sorry.
Okay.
And finally, as a young person, yes, as a young person. After that, what does she have for her generation, especially for those queens? Because I'm sure she has succeeded. So many, are they being traced? Are they successful in life or something like that?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Norman from Kansanga. Yeah, Norman from Kansanga asked 3 questions.
Yes.
Talk about the budget, then there was the budget.
The way things are being run,
and the future.
And then the future after you reign as Miss Tourism, and the people you were following. How are they? Are they successful, or how are they doing in life?
Let's go. Let's start one by one.
All right, where do I start?
Specific budget. Is there a specific budget for Miss Tourism?
Yes, there is a specific budget for Miss Tourism. It runs through the Uganda Tourism Board.
Who manages it? Is it you? Because now you are the Miss Tourism. You
No,
manage it?
of course, the CEO of Miss Tourism Uganda. Yeah.
What are the specific activities that this budget is targeted for?
It's to improve the tourism sites in Uganda, basically, and promote. Also, you run this whole advertisement to promote the tourism of Uganda. Yes.
Okay. The second question: is there some bureaucracy maybe from the board? Because as he has said, you can have someone here and she's smiling, but actually they are not going through. They're not happy where they are. So
it's like besides putting on this crown and them fronting you to do their work, how do they impact you personally, leave alone the confidence and all that, because you also put in time to achieve that?
Yes.
Do they impact you financially to grow you, develop you?
Yes, of course, they impact us financially in ways of running our projects. For example, I have an incoming project. You'll soon be watching the channels. Yes, I have an incoming project, and this is where they're putting that money. They invest in you. Yes, you have your idea, but then how are you going to grow it? Maybe you don't have all these funds. Maybe you don't have the equipment. So they're going to support you in growing your projects, in running your projects. Yeah.
Okay.
Our third question was?
The future prospects. How is what you're doing going to impact the generation, your generation? How are you thinking of changing your generation through what you're doing as Miss Tourism?
Through Miss Tourism, basically, with my incoming projects, I believe a whole lot of people, or the less advantaged, most especially the women in society, the girl child, are going to highly be impacted in ways they know how to groom themselves, they know how to be better in society, take up space. Yes. So until then, I don't want to jinx it.
Okay. Can you just give us a sneak peek of those things that you are preparing, your projects, your individual projects that you are preparing for?
Yes, it's actually grooming people in society, our peers and the young generation to be better in future and learn how to take up space in community.
How are you going to do that? Because it's something that is not easy.
That was the sneak peek. Yes.
Okay. Well, this is the Mighty Drive. It's just 19 minutes past 8 a.m. Farida talked about this, formative positions. We don't have Mr. Tourism Uganda. We don't have Mr. Uganda, but we have Miss Tourism. Why is it like this?
Well, I don't think I'm the right person to answer that. Actually,
just give us your point of view. Why do you think?
Do you think we should have Mr. Tourism? Do you think it is necessary?
Yes, it's necessary. We could have, but well, I feel as mothers of the nation, we stand a better chance to market and to nurture our tourism areas, or sell it out there to the public and to the world. Yes.
Yeah, that's so smiling. So it's just a matter of men cannot do that also, or can't we just join forces, men and women?
Yeah, it's actually in plan. So maybe find a Miss Tourism in the next years to come.
We hope
Yes,
that.
because it has been a question that has been on table for so long.
Yes.
So these people are also thinking about it.
We hope they are thinking about it. Sometimes you may think they are thinking about
if
it.
it is put in place, would you run, Edgar?
Of course I would. I don't think I would go on that runway and just catwalk my
Yes, you learn.
but do men also catwalk?
Yes, haven't you seen men on runways?
So what is the criteria for a man to be a model?
I think height, size, and yeah, do the walk.
I'll call Jeremiah on TV, my director, to also take part in
And
that.
does someone have to be a model to be Miss Tourism? Or can you join from, like, okay, I've never done modeling, but maybe I'm interested. And then I join the social camp and then start doing or learning all these things from the camp.
Yes, you can learn. That's why it's a month. And actually from regions, you get to have a chance. Most regions actually are supposed to have regional boot camp. So that regional camp is meant to also groom you. Maybe you've not had an idea about catwalking. So if you really love something, I believe you're going to learn there.
It's mostly about
how bad do you want something? What's your drive?
Before you joined Miss Tourism, you were a model?
Like I told you before, I had run on Chambogo Fashion Week. Yes.
What really inspired you to do modeling?
I really have no idea. I felt like I could walk. I mean, if others are doing it, I can too. Yeah, so I hit that stage and someone better had to put me in line. They tell me, put this leg to this, put like this. Yes.
Besides being Miss Tourism and all those projects, what do you have after campus? What do you plan to use your degree for?
After campus, given that I was doing textiles and apparel design, I actually have my fashion clothing line. Yes, I do. It's called Sania Komugisha. I design garments like this myself. Yes, I design garments, all male, female, babies, everywhere. Yes.
She likes clothes, I'm sure. That is one thing I know about fancy.
Yes, apparently I'm still working from home, and you can use my Facebook and my Instagram, Sania Komugisha, to get me.
Sonia, what really inspires you? To just wake up every day in the morning. What inspires you?
The need to be a better person every day. I need to be somewhere. I need to be, how do I call it? I feel like I have to be different from the person I was yesterday. Yes, you're right. I have to add something each day. I have to maybe learn from someone or add on my business probably. I see myself as a person who is so I don't want to say so rich. Yes, but very, how do I call it really? Somewhere in society really. Okay. Yeah, I can say a good person in society.
As we grow up, we all have people we look on to like, okay, my God, I want to be like that person. Who is your role model?
My role model, it has been Oprah Winfrey.
And why?
What qualities do you really want from Oprah?
She's a woman that has driven herself from scratch and she's made it in life. I feel like she tells my story in her own side, in her own way. I feel like everyone yes, I can relate. Everyone should be able to grow up and learn and be something better every day, and that's Oprah.
Okay. Is there an experience that you had as a person, maybe in your prior age or right now, or something that really you feel has changed your outlook to life? Like you may have something sudden, that an experience that you went through, maybe it's sad, maybe it's a happy experience that really has shaped you into the lady you are today.
The fact that I didn't go with my biological parents groomed me differently.
Okay.
Yes.
Elaborate more on that.
So I feel like growing away from your mothers, maybe you have not gotten this extra pampering and your aunt is not going to have this tolerance for you. Sometimes they're going to just hit you, put you in line. And I really thank my auntie. I could actually call her my mommy too, because she put me in the right direction every single day. She told me, ladies, don't do this. You don't leave the house looking like this. You have to be like this. So I feel like maybe if it would have been different with my mother, I would have been like, maybe mommy, you're being too mean, you're being too hard on me. But then the fact that I was getting it from someone different, an auntie, I think it gave me a different perception, yes. And I have this whole supportive family. It's a family that is going to support your decisions, a family that would love you to take part in the decision making. Take your decision and make sure you take care of your consequences, however good or bad.
Isn't that rough?
No, I don't find it rough actually. Yeah. I find like it's a chance for you to learn more, to discover yourself. Yeah.
And sometimes you make mistakes.
Yes, that you make mistakes and you're able to learn from them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, Sonia, where do you see yourself 10 years from now? 10 years? Where do you see Sania Komugisha?
10 years from Sania Komugisha, my big clothing line. God willing, yes. I see myself with a big clothing line, at least working hard. And I think when I was a bit young, when I would think, right, I wanted to set up like an orphanage personally and help these less advantaged children or children that have lost their mothers and parents, you know. Yes, so I think within 10 years it should be a project running.
We've not talked about marriage. Is that in the list of your
maybe it's not in that period of 10 years. Is it in that 10 years?
I don't know. Whatever God puts in the way. Yeah.
What about let's say Miss Uganda? Do you see yourself going for Miss Uganda?
Not really. I see myself going for maybe an international pageant. And I wish to be on an international stage next. At least I've held a title for Uganda, Miss Tourism Uganda. Yes. So I feel like I should try an international pageant.
I thought you need to first be Miss Uganda, like Miss Uganda herself, then you go to Miss Africa.
No, not really. Like for example, right now, if I went outside to represent Uganda, I would still be Miss Uganda.
Oh.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, for example, if I went to Miss World as a pageant, if I qualified maybe, or somehow I went to Miss World or Miss International, I would be labeled as Miss Uganda because you're representing Uganda. Yes.
So it's not about being Miss Uganda or Miss Tourism Uganda.
To have an international pageant, yes.
Did you get any inspiration from Queen Abenakio? Because I swear Abenakio, there is a way she became a Miss Uganda and everybody didn't want her to even stop. But was she an inspiration to you? No?
Not much. Yes. Not much really.
What simple words, let's say, advices would you give those young girls that really want to be like you?
The young girls out there, all I can tell you is be confident. Take whatever opportunity you get. Stand this to, you'd never know, it could be your opportunity, your chance to be a winner. Take up that space. Fight for it. You don't have to give up. Like, yes, it is going to be challenging. You're going to, of course, have ups and downs in this journey you will take. But somewhere in your heart, you're going to be like, it was worth it. But personally, even if I hadn't been called for the 2020 pageant again, then I had learned, I had benefited a lot from my 2019. The experience was really worth it. It was amazing. I met very nice people that are going to maybe influence me in one way or another in society. So whatever chance you people get, please take it, because it could be your time to shine and maybe you're blocking your own blessings. So get on the road and do whatever it is you have to do.
Let's go to business because During the pandemic, 2020, Uganda lost close to 16 billion shillings worth of income through tourism. Yeah. So how do you think, how best do you think we can revive the tourism sector in Uganda to make sure we can blossom again? Because this was the biggest contributor to Uganda's economy. I think it is still the biggest contributor.
It still is, you're right.
So how do we revive tourism in Uganda?
Tourism in Uganda actually needs to be done. Let's first promote domestic tourism, because
that we have done.
yes, by us promoting domestic tourism, maybe through these social media platforms that are all available, you're going to post, I'm going to post something, I'm going to post something. Even the different worlds out there are going to see that there is this particular area in Uganda. Yes, so with domestic tourism, with cultural tourism, because it is who we are that we are marketing to the world. Because maybe you have all these sites, you have all these animals, but even other countries do have them, all right? But then what is selling us most also is our cultures, our vast cultures here in Uganda. So if we took that out there, I believe the Ugandan tourism is going to really be on the level again.
But Uganda's culture, these days, culture has been eroded. Are you realizing that people are no longer dressing those cultural wares alone? These days, there is a way people are not proud of their culture. So how do we even revive the culture itself?
We start with ourselves. Like, for example, how well do you know yourself? If you went to your peers right now and told them, I am a proud Muchiga, I'm a proud Munyankole, I'm a proud Karamajong, I'm a proud Itesut, what makes you that proud Itesut? Maybe because we are strong, we are warriors. What makes you a proud Karamajong? We are this and this. So it starts with you.
But why do you think this generation, our generation, is deviating from those traditional lines and cultural lines? Because people are no longer even proud of their language. You can start speaking your language and everybody looks at you like, I don't know what child.
I think all that starts with grooming, really.
Every time I speak Utoro, I am Utoro Nechalo.
No.
Sonia, njagala atubuulire how she has impacted the young girls during your reign as Miss Tourism, the young girls out there. Specifically, are there some opportunities that you've made for them? Maybe they are out of campus, just there. So, how have we impacted them?
So far, we've been to Jinja, I've gone to Karamoja, partnering with Miss Africa Golden, Queen Pamela, and we had to help out these girls, teach them about hygiene, menstrual hygiene. And it was amazing. Yes, these girls maybe have not gotten this chance to learn from their parents. Yes, so we've moved there, we've given them sanitary towels, taught them how it's done. Yes, then on another note, I've gone to Mitiana, SS. I've talked to the girls there. There's actually a very optimistic girl. She wants to be Miss Universe one day. We're actually still in touch. She was very happy to meet me, and she asked me my challenges, how she can be there. And, at least talking to her made her realize that she can make it and she can be there. Her dreams are valid. Yes.
Miss Universe, I've never heard of that one.
You don't?
Oh my God.
I know Miss World. I thought you stop at Miss World.
No, there is Miss Universe.
Is she the best after Miss World?
Yes, she should be.
Yes. Well, it is the Mighty Blind. I think it's the time you can call in studios, and Farida should be reading the messages on Facebook. I know they must be a lot at this time. We are having Miss Sania Komugisha. She is the Miss Tourism Uganda 2020-2021. She's been on the spot with us here, and we are talking mostly tourism. We're talking about modeling. We're talking about how can a girl child become the way she is right now. How can you build yourself to be the woman you want to be? So Farida, you can be reading us some of the comments on social media.
Neda sebo jiro ogenda maaso.
Ngenda maaso. Okay. So tukyalina omukyala Sonia nga bwe mbagambye abantu badde basinga mu complaining nti oluzungu olubadde lungi naye tusobola okublendinga mpolampola n'Oluganda. Ate omugenyi waffe Oluganda naye lumutawanya.
So tulina okumuwa language ejali comfortable nayo.
Kyasobola oku.
That's that I like exhaustive because it is important. Then okumugamba ayogere mu Luganda, Oluganda tegera bulungi abagenda kwogera bitono. So it is better to umuntu
akazungu
tujja biza mu Luganda ffe mutwesiga
bibatiza mu bulungi mu lulimi lwaffe Oluganda. So Sonia, what do you enjoy doing in your free time?
Creating designs for my house, yes.
Like just that?
What inspires your passion for art, for designs?
I just love seeing a neat environment, smart people. They just make me happy. Yes, so I feel like every day should be a day to create a new design, new style, change the trend a bit.
Okay. Is it like deep down in you, or you just have to first look at something and you see I can make this better, or it's just in you and you can just imagine it and say
it's just a click away.
I think I should create a new design. I think this will look good.
You don't need like a raw material. It just comes. You have the design off hand, or
you see, like art. Usually, when, like, for example, we did imaginative composition. Yes. So I was very good at that paper, by the way. Yes. So yes. So sometimes you think about something in your head, then you're like, maybe I can imagine like a dress. I'm like, it's a normal shirt. What can change about it?
It is my imagination. You cannot judge me. It's me who imagined the story.
Yes.
Okay, so you imagine it and you put it in.
And then I want to draw it. Yeah. So if I'm not doing that, yeah, I'm probably watching a movie to relax my mind, think better. Yeah.
Okay, but in the type of art, do you only do this weaving and designs, or can you even like draw, maybe paint or something like that?
Not a painter, specifically fashion.
Fashion.
Yes.
All right, Farida, message is it again, sir?
Tell your message in Edgar, what was the medeco?
We mention abantu baffe waliwo sewaka mukimanya abeerayo Akebo Ali, Ezra Dongo, Ameria Miteto, bonna babeera batulaba ku Mighty Drive. Bangamba tetubamentionningako yadde.
Tujja katandika Alex Agamba, I'm also following Thank you for hosting her. Jeremiah Mchiragamba is watching live. Mami Tomo Hemi said no mani kwari bulungi nnyo naye atulaba bulungi agamba thank you for the show. Nakijoba Shifa, she's also watching. Thank you. Amakuru Jovia, Noah Rista, Katoto Musime, very many people are on, so they are watching the show. Tugala okubebaza nti mwe bali kulaba ati mwe abagala ataboka the evolution of constitutional law, public law and the government. Akomwami Professor Justice, retired Justice George Wilson Kanyamba can talk to us in our inbox, the Alternative Uganda on Facebook, or you can call us on 0702 9000 760 0783 0477 85 to get yourself a copy of the evolution of constitutional law, public law and government, especially you, the law student who is practicing law, a lawyer, and you, a responsible citizen who would really want to know the laws of your country. Please, you need this book. It is only going for 100,000 shillings. Ugandan shillings, not dollars, no euros.
Okay. So as we come to the end of the show, Sonia, I would like you to give us some of your parting shots. What do you think it's something that you would want somebody who's watching?
No, before she gives us the parting shots, I really want Sonia to tell us why specifically she chose fashion, not law, not education. Why did you choose specifically fashion? Like, didn't you ever imagine yourself being a lawyer, putting on this suit, going to courts of law? I mean, arguing these cases and winning cases. Or being a journalist, doing interviews on people. Why did you specifically choose fashion?
Actually, as a kid, of course, we have different dreams. Yes, personally I
From
wanted to be a
childhood,
lawyer.
You wanted,
I
so
really
what
wanted
changed
to.
your dream?
I really wanted to be a lawyer. But then I guess law with books, so much reading, and I was not that kind of person that was so dead into books. Yes, the so-called bookwormers. I was not that kind of person, so I think, should I say, I got worried about the books.
You first imagined the world of doing law,
Books, yes.
Reading those books, arguing cases. You know, you can't make an argument without information.
Of course.
You need to be fully armed with information.
Yes, I was not a person of books, so I changed my mind. I went to my second best.
That was during what time? High school, primary?
Primary 7, I was already made up my mind.
Someone in the fashion industry you look up to, maybe that inspires you, you want to be like them, or even do better than them.
A fashion industry.
Yeah. That should be the person.
That should be the person. I'll keep her secret. Yes, for today, I'll keep her secret. Yeah.
Why?
No, I don't know, because I want to be better than her. So.
But there is that competition that is
healthy.
Yes. Healthy and like
pushes, both of you push each other.
Yes.
There is that healthy competition. You're like, okay, I want to be more better than I think she's doing better, but I can do that better. That is a healthy competition. You do not have to be someone, because when you do the same thing that has been done for many years, you're not doing any difference. So it is better to have that healthy competition for as long as it's
there is a healthy competition. As for now, I'm still learning and adjusting, so maybe next time I'll let you know about her. Yes.
Sonia, do you see yourself in a leadership position, going for a leadership position? Do you really have any dream of becoming a leader? Politically?
I've never had passion for politics. I've not had passion for politics, really.
Oh.
Though I've actually been a leader in my schools and all that, but it's not something I really want to pursue or do. I don't know. I just don't feel it. My energy is not there.
Facebook and we have Miss Tourism in the studios. Mwana mtoto kola tumutwala mpola so tetutwala speed nnyo lwansonga ndi bwa omwana omuto bwavirayo nalaga nti we can do it. She's a young girl, she's so confident. You can hear her projects like tezili personal. Teyeye had projects ayagala okuyamba abantu. She wants to impact people. What is your dream in life? And what are you doing about it? Are you just sitting there dreaming all day, all night without doing anything about your dream, or you working towards achieving your dream? Don't wait for opportunities, create opportunities. Because you will wait for opportunities and opportunities will not come. But create opportunities such that as you create an opportunity, another one will come. If she hadn't risked going for Miss Tourism 2019, she would not be called to go and participate for Miss Tourism 2020 because no one would know her.
Yes.
But because she risked, then she had an opportunity knocked on her door because she had created an opportunity herself at first in 2019. So mwana gwange mukwano gwange gwe omwana omuwala twekkirira nnyo nadafu abaana abawala nsabasebisobola. How would they see me? People will judge me because always people will be judgmental. Just to have it in your mind that people will judge you, whether you're doing it the right way or the wrong way, they will still judge you. So what you have to do, believe in yourself, and most importantly, do the right thing. For as long as you have it in your mind that I'm doing the right thing, don't mind about what other people are saying, for as long as what you're doing is right. So we have Miss Sonia, she's going to give us her parting shots.
And by the way, what's her secret to life? What's your secret to life? What do you think life is all about?
Being positive. Just be positive. Okay, find a window to see positivity in everything. Yes.
Okay, Sonia, your part.
Mva kujukira amboziza nti ye nga Miss Tourism ne tourism industry so what are your opportunities into over you have created projects like and you're giving opportunities to young girls maybe showcase their talents maybe does the tourism industry groom these young girls? Do they have such projects to groom these young girls to be what they want over agalabi wedde bawa picking up be wedde mwabaze or do they have such project to groom young girls to be important people in life?
They, of course, they do. Like personally.
And how do people get a chance to participate in such projects?
They do. They do have these projects that groom us. So we move around schools, societies, talking to these people, keep in touch with them. We make sure at least you're mentoring someone in one way or another. You're leading them into their line of desire. So through those talks and shows that we host as queens maybe, because it's us, the young people, that are going to impact our fellows, not the elders. The CEO is not going to come here and tell you how to be confident in yourself as a girl today. No, that he will do when maybe you're in a social camp, when you're already there. But us who hold this title, we have to impact you, the youth, down here, these young generations. And because we can easily have a one-on-one, we can easily communicate. Maybe we will understand each other better. We know our challenges because probably we could be experiencing the same challenges, given the fact that you're in the same age bracket, or even you're younger. Maybe you're looking up to me, so what you're going to face, I may have seen. So it gives me a better chance to advise you. Yes.
But with the work was Miss Tourism, tourism industry, sigale chak supporting ako. Do they still give you support after your tenure as Miss Tourism?
I don't know about that. I'm still in reign.
How about the people you?
The rumors. Sonia, give us your parting shots today.
Well, thank you so much, Mighty Dicto, for hosting me today. It was really...
First, speak that girl child that has been watching.
Yes, I'm definitely going to.
You're the boy child as well.
Yeah, the boy child. Okay.
The other agenda.
You said I want to be talking for you. I'll be talking for my gender.
But we talk for you and we give you affirmative positions. Already they have 167
It is because we stood for them and shouted for them. And then you gave them to us.
Well, generally to the youth, to the public out there, please have this self-confidence. You have to believe in yourself before anyone else can believe in you. That's what I can tell you. Really, you have to give people reason to believe in you in the first place. So if you're timid about your own work, about your own desires, I mean, how else am I supposed to trust you? How am I supposed to believe you? Because if you went into an office to pitch a proposal, be confident. Show them that it is your proposal that is going to work beside everyone else's. So have this self-drive in yourself. Have this push. Wake up every morning and want to be better than you were yesterday. Yes, that is going to get you somewhere. And definitely, you'll get successful in whatever you do if you pray to God. Don't forget that He's the God above all. Yes, and for today, thank you so much for hosting me. I'm glad for having such an amazing show today with you, and God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Any special shout outs to anyone special? It may be your mother, father, boyfriend, sister,
mommy, auntie,
mommy, daddy, anyone.
The only special shout out goes to my amazing family and friends. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sonia, for coming through.
Edgar,
Come back. Thank you so much, Sonia.
Right.
Thank you so much, Farida. It's always awesome working with you. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the Mighty Drive today. It has been a Friday, a very interesting Friday, where we had Miss Tourism 2020-2021. She's none other than Sania Komugisha. Yes, she is young and she has given you her outlook on life, what she thinks life can be, advice to the girl out there.
Passionate,
yes.
energetic. There are a lot of things to learn from Sonia.
Thank you.
So thank you so much, guys, for following. Thank you, Sewan Kambo. Thank you, Norman, for calling. Thank you, everyone who's always Kato, Tumisino, who's always watching the Mighty Drive. We have Sewan Kambo Charles is always watching. Kakembo Ali, Ezra Dongo. Thank you so much, everyone. We had Teddy Tenjo, the lovely Teddy Tenjo, on camera today, and our producer for the day is none other than Arnold Mukosi Anthony. Our driver and director is Jeremiah Muchibi. My name is Edgar Mathew Karuhanga. I was with Farida Bikobere. Today evening we're going to be having the Voltage show with Lillian Luwede. She's going to be there from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Abedao Monday and Friday. So Friday musubire ebintu bingi ebinyuma ebiri challenging, tugenda beera ne challenging debates. Bonna bapanelists ababulijjo bagenda kubeerawo wali ku Mighty Drive, ku Voltage akawungeezi k'olunaku olwaleero. Those are from the entire Mighty Drive team. My name is Edgar Mathew Karuhanga. We are going to be meeting on Monday 7 a.m. up to 9 a.m. because as the Mighty Drive we break down having a conversation with Uganda, because we believe Uganda and positive or credible information can make Uganda and the world a better place. From the entire Mighty Drive team, my name is Edgar Mathew Karuhanga. Enjoy the rest of your morning.
Alternative Dig Talk. Real issues, real talk.
Hey Ugandans, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Dewa Kiki, the Deputy Defense Spokesperson and actually the Deputy Spokesperson for the Uganda People's Defense Forces. I was hosted on Alternative Dig Talk. I encourage all Ugandans that this is the way to go. Always watch, participate, give your views and ask questions on Alternative Dig Talk. Dig Talk, the way to go.